Hey, welcome to Frank's Favorite Foods, where I'm always cooking up a good time. This is the channel where I teach you how to make restaurant quality food at home. This week I'm going to teach you how to make grilled shrimp with ginger scallion sauce. It's simple to make and most importantly, really delicious. If you're not a subscriber, you should be. Hit the little notifications bell, that way you'll know every time I put out a video. Let's get started. I'm using a deveiner to remove the shell and clean 1 pound of fresh Florida shrimp. I'll leave a link in the description for the deveiner tool. You could also use a wooden skewer or knife to remove the shell. Next, I'm going to secure my shrimp with 2 skewers. This will ensure even cooking and prevent them from curling up. I'm going to brush my shrimp with a little bit of corn oil. We're going to keep all the seasoning pretty darn simple here. Just a little bit of fresh pepper and salt. I like to tinker with a recipe just as much as anybody, but resist the urge to tamper with the recipe. The simple sauce I'm about to show you how to make doesn't need any help. Using a spoon like this is the best and easiest way to take the skin off the ginger. Don't worry if you don't get it all off, it'll be fine. Using your knife or a food processor, mince but do not puree the ginger. If you're in need of a great knife, I'm really happy with these globals. I'll leave a link below. Next, using a knife or a food processor, mince the scallions. For best results, start with about 2 parts of scallions to 1 part ginger. So my recipe is approximately 1/4 cup ginger and 1/2 cup minced scallions. Next, we're going to add some salt. This is a really flavorful condiment. It should definitely be a bit salty to the taste. Next, a drizzle of sesame oil. And finally, a 1/4 cup of corn oil. Once you've mixed it together, make sure that you can taste each component. Really fresh and vibrant, a little salty with just a little hint of sesame. The origins of this condiment are Cantonese and is most often paired with boiled chicken. This sauce really is the star of the show. That's why I've kept the seasoning for the shrimp simple. I've preheated the grill and it reads about 400 degrees. I kept the flame on high and left the lid open. I grilled the shrimp for about 4 minutes on each side. I left the shrimp alone until they were ready to be turned. As you can see, I had to wiggle them just a little bit to get them loose, but they ended up being cooked perfectly. Guys, I am definitely not the grill master. My daughter will tell you I can burn a steak as well as the next guy, but these turned out really nicely. I told you this recipe is really easy. The only thing that's really left to do is put the sauce on top of the shrimp. This was fantastic. The first night I served it with some white rice. The sauce was just as good on top of the rice. But the second day, cold, after the shrimp had been sitting in that sauce, it was fantastic. If you haven't already done so, you should subscribe right now. Don't forget to hit the little bell. That way you'll be notified every time I put out a video. Thank you so much for watching. Share my videos with a friend and I'll see you next time.